I've been looking at a revolution in military strategy called Future Combat Systems. Now it's time to see some of the pieces working together. FCS will enable a 40-man platoon to become a more efficient fighting force, capable of handling missions no other unit this size could have attempted before. The end goal of Future Combat Systems is to create an all-seeing, all-knowing warrior who's capable of handling any mission on the battlefield. Here at White Sands, under the scrutinizing glare of the military's top brass, these men are about to take part in a full-scale exercise designed to test the system that the U.S. Army has already fully committed to. This hot zone is a cluster of buildings. It's supposed to be sparsely populated, and normally it would take 100 men or more to secure this area. Today, just a handful of soldiers will do the exact same job. To get an overview of the situation, the first thing to do is to launch the Class 1 UAV. This immediately reveals the scale and layout of the whole area, and these images can be seen by every man in the platoon, the commander, even the White House, if necessary. From the air, the immediate area looks clear, but the men still have to secure it. To make sure their path is safe, the SUG-V comes into play to check for booby traps, people hiding out, or any other hidden dangers. If it checks out, this truck will offer a limited amount of cover. It looks okay, and as the platoon moves into position, my role is to take the SUG-V inside the buildings.
I've got cover right here, I'm safe. But inside that building, I don't know what's in there, and we gotta go in there and make sure that place is secure. The beautiful thing now is I have the luxury of time. I'm safe behind cover, and I can clearly see what's happening inside that room without putting myself at risk. I got a wide-angle lens, I've got thermal imagery, and right now, based on that, I can clearly see there's a booby trap wire right there. Navigated around, no problem. Coming around the back end, if I want to check it out real quick before I go in that area, I just turn the camera's head. I'm on the other side of the threat. Looks like there's a bunch of boxes and garbage on the ground. Give myself a little more elevation and lock myself in position a little bit better. And that is an anti-personnel mine. So if I were to trip that wire coming through that room, I'd be finished.
As it is, the rest of my platoon now knows exactly where the booby trap is in advance.
Now I've raised the camera very high. I can clearly see what's on the desk. Looks like maps, things that would be of interest as far as intel. And I'm able to search everything and take my time and not risk any of my other guys in doing this.
But I know that in warfare, you can't afford to drop your guard. Near the perimeter of the complex, the sensor field dropped earlier has picked up some movement. An enemy vehicle. There's no need to divert any men because the intelligent munitions system has already identified it as hostile, and the human operator has given it the go-ahead to respond. Threat removed. At the same time, the little UAV has spotted another threat approaching, and this time, there's no IMS to take care of it. There's no fire scout in the area either, and the nearest Apache is busy tracking another possible target miles away. The enemy vehicle is getting a bit too close for comfort, and the platoon leader has decided what to do. The quickest response will be to dial up an NLOS launch system strike. This multi-warhead missile launcher was placed here many miles away a few days earlier. Since then, it's been in constant radio contact, just waiting for the call. It receives the approximate coordinates and launches one of its 15 missiles. This can identify and home in on the target by comparing the image from its nose camera against its onboard picture library. It finds it, locks in, and takes it out. With the danger removed, my platoon is about to enter the building when my SUG-V's thermal imaging picks out something suspicious.
Looks like I've actually seen somebody trying to hide in a locker there. I'm gonna check him out real quick.
Now, I've had a better look at him. I can see he's an enemy soldier, but he's unarmed and alone.
He's there. Oh, he splits.
My platoon knows the exact degree of threat and can easily take it. That's as far as this trial run goes today, but it's already shown the networking possibilities that FCS offers. Today's exercise is part of a massive ongoing Army development program that will continue for the next decade and beyond. It's an opportunity to get valuable feedback from the people that it's all about, the soldier.
The military's job is to adapt, improvise, and overcome. With the incredibly vast and varied missions U.S. forces are going to face in the future, the time has come to reimagine how that force will be created.
So instead of me build something and then, okay, soldier, now figure out how to use it, it's, I want you part of the design development phase. So I'll give it to you, we call them experiments. And that's what you're seeing today.
Now this is exciting because what we've done is we've gone from something that was on paper, a concept, and we've turned it into something real. And soon it will be in the hands of our soldiers in the field.